If you love making money and want to win,
Just cash.
if you love making money and want to win,
Just cash.
we just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash. I put my money in a strong position. They try to tell me I can't win, it's just a stupid superstition. Cause when I focus, you will notice that I'm winning. We demolish every bookie, there ain't no competition. Now listen, I would never give you shitty picks and do you wrong. Come and join the Discord, tell these bets and hit the bone. Cooking up a parlay super unders and a song. We be really winning, this ain't just to make another song. So if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we coming in and we taking all the money.
Just cash.
They can't do nothing to stop us.
Just cash.
Hey, fuck these bookies, man.
Just cash.
They wanna limit me cause I win. Label me the enemy cause all I do is win. Just give us a try, this is where it all begins. I'm not gonna lie, all I know how to do is just win. If you love making money and wanna win,
Just
they wanna
cash.
limit me cause I win.
Just cash.
If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash. Just cash.
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash. Love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we play the just cash.
Hey, hold up. Fuck, I lost too much money on that shit. You
Just cash.
We're back, E. We're back.
Welcome back. Indeed, we are back. Took a couple days off, was feeling a bit under the weather, but feeling a little bit better today, so definitely gonna try and stream for you guys this afternoon and tomorrow, getting ready for the weekends. But you already know what time it is. It's Just Cash, joined by Underrated. What's good, man? How are you?
Yo! We up in this motherfucker, E! I'm feeling pretty good, E. Feeling pretty good, man. I think these bookies aren't giving us enough to work with, but soon enough. We're just coiling up like a snake ready to pounce. How do you like that?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we definitely could see some better variety here. You know, they've for whatever reason been kind of leaving off some props, but hopefully, knock on wood, they get it together moving into this next week. Which it's kind of surprising. We were talking about it before we hopped on. I did not recall the schedule being this lackluster to start the season. The first 3 weeks have been pretty, scarce with the competitive games and stuff. And we got a couple today that we're definitely going to talk about. But yeah, man, I'm definitely ready to see these divisional games. Like, we need some more meaningful games, and hopefully that means they'll give us some more props. But even first half, second half stuff, I mean, that's basically only happened a few times this year, and then they kind of did away with it. So maybe we'll get some more stuff moving forward, but we're digressing for now.
Yeah, we're digressing for now. It's all good. I said coil up like a snake and pounce. I probably should have said strike, huh? Snake strike.
Yeah, cats usually pounce.
Yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong of me. Okay, it's all good. You know what I meant. I think it's going to be exciting. Last year, like you said, we were kind of getting into it. I don't think we really realized how slow the beginning of the season is. So it's all good. We had a good first week, went crazy. Second week, I think we right about broke even, and now we're on week 3. Time to pull it together, and then the week after this is going to be busy. We saw Monday that's looking crazy, so we'll be right back into it.
Oh yeah. So it'll be a good thing. Let's see. Do I need to back out, or you got?
No, I got you.
Well, the last 2 days we definitely had some really brutal beats. I mean, the day before with Aberdeen, I mean, the guy had 12 PRA with like 6 or 7 minutes left in the first half, and somehow only got 1 PRA for the rest of the game in like 27, 28 minutes. So that was pretty obscene. And then yesterday we had Alex Caravan. We actually had him before the news and locked in some insane value. He ended up moving to 25.5 PRA. But picked up 2 early fouls, and then bro just would not be assertive on offense. The second half looked good, but obviously he came up short with that. And they also lost too. So shout out to Arizona, man. Didn't think they had it in them, but they definitely came with it. So
Yeah.
good for those guys.
Yeah, Arizona's looking good, man. Arizona's looking good. It's interesting that all these new freshmen and new teams takes a while to learn. That's kind of the good part about this slow moving first few weeks is we get time to really learn the teams one at a time. Because, I mean, look, what do we got today? We got Wake Forest. We got who else do we have today? We have Purdue. We have Memphis is kind of poo-poo. Texas Tech. There's a few teams. It's just kind of cool because we just get to focus on a few teams each day, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, we definitely get to learn the teams instead of being overwhelmed with 10 to 15 big games we got to focus. So give and take, positive, negative, pros and cons. No biggie. We're here. Long term, we know what we're going to do. So let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, before we hop into it, if you guys haven't already, make sure and hit that like button down there. We appreciate you, as always, supporting the channel, helping us grow the community. Make sure and hit that sub button if you're not already. Turn on those noties. And most importantly, check out the Discord. Still running 7-day free trial for everybody. Obviously, the start of this week could have been a little bit better, but we've already been up plenty of units so far this season, and we're definitely going to hit our stride with some more available props. But feel pretty good about the play today. I'm not going to lie. Big Trevon Spiller, we got him at 12.5 points. And I wouldn't say this is a tough matchup by any means. He's going up against LeJuan Watts on the other side, who, I got to say, not the greatest defender. I mean, bro, he's only hit 1 stock in the first 4 games, so he's not any kind of a, big defensive threat. And he also comes with a little bit of fouls too, so we could see an additional foul in our favor. But, I think for Spiller, the only concern here is, obviously with the foul trouble. We saw it a little bit in the first game. He still came through for us. And then against Michigan, he ended up, I believe, he fouled out that game, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that was just unfortunate, but also, he was dealing with Yaxwell there, so I'm not exactly surprised about that. But this matchup, not scary at all. We got a nice healthy total spread. I think the move to 10. Oh, it keeps teetering between 9.5 and 10.5, but still single-digit spread, 160.5 total. I like to see that. And again, this matchup doesn't scare me at all. Wake Forest has been pretty solid. Their team as a whole is basically just 2 players. it's Trevon Spiller, and then the other, for our honorable mention at least, Juke Harris. He's been playing really, really lights-out ball this year. Now, obviously, Juke, being a guard, doesn't have quite as much of a foul risk, but he comes with a little bit more, I think, sustainable RA upside. 5 rebounds or more in every game so far this season looks really good, and then scoring as well. But don't really like chasing the higher numbers, especially, when we have somewhat of a tougher matchup overall. I still like him. I still like the production. Shot volume there looks great, but 12.5 points for Spiller is just extremely low. You can see he's averaging at least 16 points this season, and in the 2 other games that he actually played meaningful minutes, he went for 20 plus. So would love to see him play, about 30 minutes tonight. I think for him, anytime 30 minutes is going to be easy sailing. But again, only red flag we got for him is the foul trouble. But everything else, man, I like it. He's been a high efficiency shooter. He's getting the free throw line multiple times a game. Haven't seen the 3 drop for him this season. He kind of seems to, not really be trying for that this year. But still, like the volume, like the minutes. Just keep your hands to yourself, and we'll be looking all right today.
Yeah, feels good, man. 12.5 points for someone who is, top 3 in usage or so? You should be getting the ball at least a decent amount of times. All we need is 13 points. Come on, bro. 6 points, 7 points a half. You should be able to do that. Wake Forest is no slouch, obviously, but it's kind of good for Wake Forest because we know he'll be in pretty much 30-something minutes, right?
Yeah, he should. At least 29, 31 minutes tonight, barring any foul trouble.
Right,
but
yeah.
if he doesn't get into foul trouble, we really haven't seen them in a competitive game so far this season where, the first game was pretty competitive and he played 31 minutes, but the rest of the games kind of slipped away from them outside of the foul game here. But yeah, man, 29, 30 minutes, I think 12.5 points, that's no problem.
Yeah, it's hard to see, like when you look at on Outlier there, they don't really do they show the minutes when you scroll over the points there, or do you have to go down to see the minutes? You have to go down like that. Right. But I like being able to see like on RotoWire or whatever when they show the game logs, and you can see like at least for me, looking at it, you could see clearly like the one game he had 8 points, bro. 18 minutes, 17, whatever, 18, rounded up to 18. But I mean, any game he's had over 20 minutes, that 12 and a half has been nothing for him. And we know he's going to get minutes tonight, like you said, except for the foul trouble. But I like the fact that there's that foul trouble because that's probably what's given us the value. Imagine if he didn't have the foul trouble in that game and he scored 15 points. We'd be looking at 14 and a half right now instead of 12 and a half. So...
yeah, which, I mean, to that point, I do remember he was 14 and a half points for this particular matchup. And then, I mean, this last game, he was at 13 and a half points. So they're really kind of taking a step out on faith that he's going to, not get there. And I'm really surprised at the fact that they moved him back down to 12 and a half. 13 and a half, I could see that, maybe a little bit more concern there, a little bit more of a sweat. But 12 and a half, that's just, I mean, that was like his opening season line right there. So I don't know, a little weird that it went that direction, but I'm gonna definitely roll the dice on it here. I like it.
Yeah, we gotta take a chance with that. We actually got a comment here from Twitter for once, because I always go live on Twitter also, but we usually don't get comments. Somebody says, what's the best Prizepicks bets for tonight? But that's your favorite one, right? It's on Prizepicks right now, 12 and a half.
Yeah. He's on Prizepicks. I don't think they have all the stuff for Juke. I don't know if they have his PRA, but they had his PR at least. So
they don't have Juke?
Yeah, they have his PR.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So
either one of these guys, Prizepicks is being kind of a pain in the butt today. I mean, they're really aggressively moving stuff. Like this Haggerty line, he was at 20 and a half earlier. I think the 19 and a half is good for a 2.5 unless they tinkered with that again. But yeah, oh man, they even bumped up Hubbard too. Like that's kind of ridiculous. Prizepicks is right now, I got to say, they were like our anchor to start the season, but they've really been dropping the ball the last couple, really this last week. I mean, this site has not been looking that great.
Yeah, not a lot, huh? They probably got busted a little bit and pulled it back.
Yeah, I would have to guess there. But I mean, if you have to play it on Prizepicks, I get it. The lines are definitely not normal. I would say they're probably a half a point tax, if not just a full point tax on most of the other sites. But if you got to play here, I get it. Bro, Zuby was, I swear he was at 13 and a half points earlier.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
Yeah, like they bumped him. All these guys are not bumped on any other site. So if you have to play here, again, I get it. Just kind of sucks.
Yep. But Prizepicks usually sucks.
Yeah.
So right back to it.
Big Spiller, he's gonna be our guy for today. You can also get him on Fliff too. He's been there, I believe, all day. So if you guys don't have access to a book, check out Fliff. That is something you get. He might even be on Bovada too. I haven't checked there today.
Now, when you say Bovada, do you mean Props Builder or do you mean actually the Bovada game? Because they have the two different spots.
They're all. I mean, for me, it's all one and the same.
Oh, you have. What do you mean? Your Bovada is the same as my Bovada, right?
Well, it has the Props Builder like on the page right there. Like I don't have to go anywhere else.
Oh yeah. But sometimes they do their own props. That's what I was trying to say. Let's see if they do today. Just for example, they haven't much this season, but like the same with tackles when I'm doing that. But all props really. If you click on the game on Bovada, they'll have their own props, and then they'll put the Props Builder down there too. You know what I'm talking about? You ever seen it that way? Like,
yeah. I mean, I just didn't know they have them separated like that. For me, it's all on the same page, so I just associate it with all the same shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally two different lines, which is kind of weird. College basketball, they haven't had it much. It's like, man, I don't know, they're kind of slacking on college basketball so far, but hopefully it's just because it's the beginning of the season. Well, what'd you see? What'd you see? What'd you find? Uh-oh. What'd you find?
They got Big Spiller at 11.5 points.
Oh, on Props Builder?
Yeah, minus 114.
Yeah, Props Builder does weird shit on accident. They just fuck up sometimes, so yeah.
Okay.
Even better.
Well,
even better.
Yeah.
Make that
Didn't see
official.
that.
Make that official.
Do you want to do that real fast while we're talking?
Yeah, I'll change it up. I'll put a little half unit on it and post it. Just some people with offshore can get it in.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I'm not gonna go too crazy. It is Spillers. He's not, he's not the guy. He's at 11.5 points we need. I'm gonna resist going too much because then you get that extra angry. So for the everywhere part, I'll just put Props Builder. I could just put Bovada, but Props Builder kind of says basically a lot of the offshore sites. So there we have it. 11.5. Hopefully he can get us 12 points. Shoot, he better.
Hell yeah, I am with that.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.5 is even better.
Yeah, he should. I mean, dude, like you said, the foul trouble is the only thing, and really, it's only been one game. The scary part is it is a good team. He's gonna have to be going. Is he gonna be guarding Toppin?
No.
Okay, good. We'll be okay then.
No.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna...
if you Schweiger.
Okay.
This guy.
Cool. Good. That kind of scared me.
Well, they have him and Blue. I forget his name. He's been playing a lot more minutes, so I mean, this Schweiger guy could actually end up moving back to the starting lineup. They have Blue. Yeah, this guy. He's been starting.
Okay.
So he's going to have his hands full dealing with Toppin, but
oh my gosh.
I don't think the only time that Spiller might see Toppin is if they do, a cross or pick and roll on the inside. But I mean, really, Coach brought a good point the other day. The only time that Spiller actually gets into foul trouble is just whenever the opposing guards are making a break for the basket. And usually that's just from a lack of defense from the Wake Forest guards. So as long as they're not messing up a whole lot today and he's having to do dumb stuff to kind of clog up the paint like that, I think we'll be fine.
Wait, I'm looking on Props Builder and I don't see it. Maybe it's weird. Wow, it is there on Bovada like that, but it's not there on the other Props Builder that I'm looking at. Oh yeah, it is. I'm tripping. Don't even mind me. I didn't even smoke yet. I'm fucking tripping. Okay. Cool, let's go.
All right, cool. Hell yeah. I'm gonna throw a little shfitty on that. Why not? I like that.
There you go.
All right, dope. Well, hell yeah. Glad. See, and this is why we hop on stream, see if we can find this random value. Because I will say, man, I mean, they were kind of slacking. That's why I stopped looking the last couple of days here. They were being very picky with some of this stuff, but not that screen.
My max wager is $14.20. How nice.
Is it really?
Yeah, Bovada, man. I've killed their Props Builder so many times. They don't fuck with me. I have to go to a different spot. That's okay.
Let's see real fast. Just out of curiosity, if they had anything else that looked a little bit different. Oscar 9.5. That's not bad. He's
now
at 10.5.
A super easy. Well, let me see. I don't know where you're doing it exactly. You're looking through all the games like that. Yeah. You know how to look at Props Builder the normal way? It's super easy to just look through all the games real quick. Or no? Okay, no. Go up to sports. Actually, why doesn't it say sports on the top? Just click sports. See on the top left? Not even one of those, but you already are? It should be down in that left corner. Oh, are you logged in? Okay, there it is. Down in the bottom left. Right there by the logo. Yep. There we go. Then click NCAA. Yep. And then points right there will show you all the games. No. Go back to the over-under. No. Okay. NCAA, MB, cool. And now just click points. Not the points up there. Yes, there you go. Now you can just click each game. Those are all the ones that have the points.
That's easy.
Yeah.
And you can still get PJ here or 20.5.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
I'm surprised Hubbard moved to 20.5. I thought the 19.5 was a little bit up there, but apparently not.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know who's betting over. Whatever. Anderson's only 15.5. That's not bad either.
Yeah.
I know he was tough that one game we watched when we had a unit on his PA. Or was it PRA? I don't know. I know he came through by 1. He was missing,
PRA.
but I think he can score more than he did in that game. We'll see. I know he had a 34-point game. Pretty wild.
Well, let's keep it trucking. Let's move on over to here. We'll actually just briefly touch on the Memphis Purdue game. I gotta say, man, I'm shocked as hell that this spread has moved 2 points in favor of Memphis here. This was at 16.5 yesterday. I think this should be closer to 20.5, but we'll see. Vegas, I guess, disagrees, thinks it's going to be a pretty competitive game, but man, Purdue at the house, that's one just dangerous team. I mean, they spanked their opponents. So, hey, you heard it here. If it's a 20-point blowout, I'm not going to be surprised in the slightest, but it really starts with the bigs. Oscar and TKR just doing the majority of the damage from the inside. Braden Smith doing his thing on the outside. He's coming off of a couple of good games here. His points a little bit higher up there, but I don't know if this is a matchup necessarily I want to mess with it. Big Dougie on the other side is not the best defender either, so we'll see about that one. But love the RA upside for him. PRA fantasy, maybe not so much. Turnovers a little bit higher this year so far, but PRA, also fine for Braden and TKR. The one kind of interesting line that was a little bit lower, though, I did notice was Oscar. His fantasy was 31.5 2 games ago. He was 28.5 last game. And obviously he missed against Alabama. TKR just, went crazy. But this last game looked pretty good. 31 fantasy again. I mean, the guy doesn't come with a whole lot of blocks and steals, but overall, not really that many turnovers, lower foul risk. And I do like the minutes. Also, irony with TKR coming back the last 2 games, he actually shot the ball more than he has in the first 2 games. So a little food for thought there. But, I mean, honestly, the team's lines are a little bit higher. And if the game kind of gets out of control, TKR for sure, one that'll go to the bench sooner, and then Braden and then Cliff and X, Y, and Z. The one that kind of was interesting, Lawyer, he's at 14.5 points on some sites. He was at 15.5 for a brief moment, but 14.5 still feels kind of a touch high. I know this last game he went for 16, but still super lucky with the 3 ball. I don't know, man. This might be one of those games where you have to come with a player who's coming off of a decent game and take that under. But food for thought there again.
Yeah, it's a little scary, but I'm feeling you on that a little bit. Can you? I missed it because I was over here posting the Spillers bet. But can you go back to your boy Oscar real quick and sell me on him, because I didn't get to see really how he is. Did you go over that or no? I know you said you liked it, but did we go through how he's been? Like what was sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I mean, briefly talked on him, but for him, really just the biggest thing, he's a very efficient shooter, obviously with the center. He's not really taking many threes or any threes at all this season. One thing that I really liked about him is basically every single time he has scored, it's from an offensive putback. I mean, this dude is a menace on the glass. And even still with TKR coming back, I thought there would be some kind of regression here, but taking steps forward. He had more rebounds in the 2 games with him. He shot the ball the most so far through 4 games with him coming back. So I think, honestly, this is just their pounded in the paint game strategy they have here. Run the pick and roll over and over and over between these 2 bigs and Braden. And for him, though, I just kind of view it as more of every time this guy scores, it's 3 PR. I mean, it's almost always from an offensive putback, and that's why his percentage has been so high this season. I mean, see, he's shooting at 66% this year, and that's not really a stretch from last year where he was shooting 63% as well. And yes, it is a different team. He's got better players around him, but bro was still averaging 17 points last season. So, like, this is not anything that's outside of his workload.
Okay, and then what's the line you were liking? His PR?
Yeah, either the PR or the fantasy. Like I said, the blocks and steals could be a little bit better, but he doesn't come with any kind of real foul risk or turnovers. So 2 games without a single block or steal, I feel like bro's got to get one this game.
Okay. And his name's Oscar. So while he's doing good, you get to say go Oscar. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and he's a big boy. I mean, 6'11", 255. Like, he ain't playing around.
They got him at 24.5 PR with but what's on a normal site, not bunk Prizepicks?
Yeah, that's way too high. I saw they had his 19.5 Goblin, but I don't know about all that right there. Let's see what a normal line looks like. All right, 21.5 PRA.
That's not bad.
It should be 19. Yeah, 19.5 right here.
Wow, they had 24.5. What the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it's kind of tomato. He's 3 out of 4 games on basically all of his props. Scoring a little bit to be desired there, but the RA is definitely 1 game shy of hitting that. PRA is all the games, and then fantasy's just shy. PR is just shy. So I like him. Again, the field goal volume could be a little bit higher, but he's playing solid minutes. His role and things really haven't changed since TKR got back. So I would assume that the shot volume falls off a little bit more of Braden, continue to spread it out through the team, and things will level out for these guys this way. But you never know. If the game stays close, this could be one of the games where easily 3 out of the 4 Purdue players get over their lines. But if it goes a little bit sideways, it's hard to say.
Okay. I was looking over here at his minutes and everything too. Because, they've only played 1 good team. I know they struggled with Oakland, and they whooped Evansville for game 1. He only played 19 minutes, so we don't really count that. He balled out in that second game. Then TKR came back, like you said. He still played 25 and 21. 25 was against Alabama when it was close. 21, Akron. Now, did they need him that much? He still scored 14 and had 14 rebounds. Okay. I see what you're saying there. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, or however that thing goes. Okay. 19.5 PR. That's not too bad. That is not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How does Memphis match up with them? As far as holding down a big like that.
It's going to be a bit of a challenge for them. I mean, they have, obviously basically a brand new team this year. Who was our guy on this team last year? I was trying to think of his name the other night.
Oh, yeah. What was his name? Danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he balled.
Yeah, they don't have him. They got Silva, who's pretty solid, but he was also banged up. Not play.
Hey, that's a pretty fun lean right there, E. I might have to throw a little something on that with you.
Oh, so this guy's actually out. So who's their backup?
Even better.
It's like he didn't travel with the team.
What's the spread though? Is Purdue gonna whoop them up?
That's what I was saying, man. I mean, Vegas apparently thinks not. It moved from 16.5 to 14.5.
Okay.
Let's see who's their backup. Simon Majok. Looks like this might be our guy.
10, 9, 11, 14 rebounds. Hey, makes sense. All we need is 10 and 10. 14 and 6. 12 and 8. Hey, it all works. Not bad. Good little find there.
Yeah, I think so. But don't go too crazy with it. No. Again, I get the feeling that Purdue's going to whoop that ass tonight.
Yeah, just a lean, something to watch. That's cool. Okay. I'm with it.
All right, well, let's keep going. We got two other players to talk about here real fast in this Mississippi State, Kansas State game. I mean, the real two big players here are just going to be Hubbard and Haggerty. If you can still find Haggerty at 20.5, I mean, honestly, I still like it. We haven't seen him really have to push the pedal as far as, a lot of scoring, but they've played in some really competitive games so far this season, and the coach is clearly leaving him out there for plenty of minutes, but I mean, I like the shot volume. He's really been able to do his thing this year, not really surrounded by that many great teammates. He basically just has one wingman this year, but the shot volumes look pretty good. I mean, Nate Johnson would be the other guy, and I think we had props for him too, but Haggerty, far and away the play. I mean, double-digit free throw attempts, which is hella impressive for a guard. But, I mean, 17, 20 field goal attempts, love to see that. Even in the game where he only took 9 attempts, I mean, bro still put up a 23, 4, and 11 stat line. I will say I would love to see maybe like a PRA line for him. I can't really plant the flag on the PR or the PA because, we've seen flashes from both of that, but he's doing the majority of it just straight from scoring. So, I mean, again, 20.5 points felt pretty solid, but if you can find a PRA line, I wouldn't fault you there either. Usage is crazy.
Yeah, they're only giving us points.
I think he had some lines. He only had points up earlier. Yeah, points in PR. I'm playing PRA or fantasy, if anything. I can't just play the rebound upside. That's a little too all over the place.
He feels like a decent alt over. Not that I like playing alts if I can help it, but it'd be really surprising if he can't score 15 points. Now, how's Mississippi State defense looking and all that? How's the matchup here?
It's a pretty solid matchup. I mean, very middle of the pack, kind of closer to the bottom end of the pack. I mean, 226th in points allowed. The pace is pretty healthy. I mean, a lot of the guards have been pretty productive against them. I mean, we had most recently Lipsy, who's not even that big of a scorer. And, you can see his line was only 16.5, but I mean, he just went for 26. And the paint presence from them has been pretty solid. I will say, last couple games they've been holding it down for that, but their guards, their guard position right now is a little sketchy, and I don't think they've really gone up against like a true high volume shooter either. So that's another thing I'm kind of curious to see how it unfolds.
Okay, yeah. So they got whooped up by Iowa State. They gave up 96 points to them. Wow. Looks like it's going to be a nice high scoring game, like you said. Close game. He should be in there 35 minutes.
I think so, honestly, man. And, especially this last game, too, they struggled against this team. Like, I don't even know who this is.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? Southeast Louisiana? I mean, losing against Bobby Boucher over here? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But, yeah, honestly, I like it, man. Any high-volume shooter's been really cooking these guys. And home court advantage, love to see that, too. And now, especially, if I had to pick between the two of them, Hubbard looked great this year. Don't get me wrong. I still like him. It's technically an even better matchup for Mississippi State, but, man, needing 20 points from him, I don't know if I could stomach that. He looked great at the end of last year. We saw him really push it when they were in the tournament status, but, man.
I hate doing stuff like that. Imagine he gets 2 fouls in the first 10 minutes. You're done. Pretty much. I hate that. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, another one with secure minutes, playing over 30 minutes so far in all the games this year. If I had to bank on minutes, probably a little bit more closer to him seeing the kind of elevated floor, closer to 34, 35 minutes. But yeah, if I had to pick between the two of them, it's got to be Haggerty.
Haggerty and Hubbard back and forth, in this game, possibly. Shot for shot.
I think so.
Yeah. The guy on Twitter, sorry, there's no name written there. I don't mean to call you the guy on Twitter, but the guy on the comment on Twitter, he said, I'm only playing Prizepicks because that's all I have. Is definitely not great, because we were hating on Prizepicks. Prizepicks can be okay at times. Just got to find the right time to do it. And definitely having other sites and apps if you can, as many as you can, so you can find that value, man. It's important. So if you can, wherever you live, don't know, but try to figure out how to spread out a little bit if possible. Word to the wise, sir. Or ma'am.
And if you guys are pretty unfamiliar with, what's legal or whatever in your state, hey, come hop in the Discord, man. We will try and navigate you guys as best as possible to just have some other option, whether that be Flip, Bovada, ESPN Bet, whatever the case is, Hard Rock, if you're in those 8 states that it's available, there's always a little something we might be able to find.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, Hago is probably going to be the guy. Specifically, the 20.5 line is what I'm looking for here. But do shop around. If you can find Hubbard at 19.5, I'll play that. At 20.5, I'm good on that personally.
Okay. Big Kev is first here today. Big Kev gets the award.
Hey, what's up, man? What's good? What's good, bro?
Where's Ian?
He might be working today. He might be at work.
Where's Youngin?
Oh, man, that's been a question for a couple months now. Hopefully he's good, though.
What you looking at now? Some money lines?
No, just kind of circle back around. I'm sure somebody has a question about JT Toppin today. I like him. I mean, I think he's in a solid spot for rebounding. Scoring potential could be a little bit back and forth, but his lines are really, really high now. I mean, they were not messing around about adjusting him pretty well from the last 2 games. So no real surprise there. I like him, in general as a player. He's coming off of a really bad game too, which always kind of bodes well. They just didn't adjust his lines down, which is kind of the only stinker. So would love to have seen him still at 19.5 points or 18.5 even, but he is on up there. Let's see. And then the other kind of notable thing, tomorrow looks like a pretty decent slate. We got a couple of nice games. This BYU and Wisconsin game should be a real sweet one. And then we might get props for Xavier. They haven't given us any props for them yet, but we did get props for Georgia. So this will be a game we'll keep an eye out for. And then we will definitely get props from this West Virginia and Clemson. I hate that total though, man. 133.5. That is butt cheeks. Not happy about that.
Under time.
Oh, here we go. This will be a banger. Northwestern and Virginia. We got big Nick Martinelli traveling out to Thigh-State Riddler. Coach loves that guy.
Yeah. You love Big Nick though.
Hey, bro, Big Nick's been averaging 20 points this season. He ain't messing around.
He's not. Hey, Q-Donkey's here today. Q-Donkey's here today, baby.
Hey, what's good, bro? What's up, man?
He's talking to Hubbard and Haggerty, just like you already spoke about. He said, are you liking Hubbard or Haggerty points in that matchup? K-State, Mississippi State. There we go.
I do. You can even get, if you guys have FanDuel, you can mess around with a few easy alt lines today. Like they had Spiller for 10 plus points. He was like minus 210 or something, 230. And then Haggerty and Hubbard were like just shy of minus 500 for their 15 or more. So you can get pretty creative on FanDuel today, I will say.
That's cool. They got Toppin and TKR too?
Yes. Yeah. They have all those guys. Toppin 15 plus looked pretty good. Even TKR 15 plus was solid. Braden Smith for 6 or more assists was also in play. Oh, man, I didn't even see this matchup, though. Louisville and Cincinnati. Banger. Give me Big Mikkel.
He's going to be so high. 28.5, 32.5 PRA. What did we get him at that day? 23.5? 21.5?
Yeah,
I forget. 23.5? Yeah, man.
Yep.
Beast. Oh, that's right. Q-Donkey says, Folks, PA. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you.
Who's that? Famous
Fox. I was looking at him last night, actually. I was contemplating an alt under his points, but it scared me, so I passed. But he definitely gets assists, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cap on the scoring upside, as you mentioned. He's really kind of taken a fall from grace there. I would have to look and see what happened with the minutes here in these two games, but yeah, I mean, he's definitely a playmaker. I remember this standing out to me last night, but the rebounding not too bad. If I had to pick his RA at 10.5, 10.5, that didn't look bad last night. Scoring upside, maybe if I really had to pick. His turnovers were 3.5 too. Probably the PRA if you're wanting to add anything in the scoring, but 10.5 RA definitely stood out to me last night.
C-Dot's here.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, dude?
Christopher Singleton, 7602. Purdue versus Memphis is tip in 15 minutes, E. Get that PR in quick if anyone wants to play it, he says. Thank you for that, because I didn't even know it was 15 minutes away, so appreciate that. I have not got that in yet. And Ayo's here.
Heyo. That's good, man. That's good.
He says, I love this effing show. We don't cuss around here, but yeah. Just kidding. We fucking cuss all the time. Sorry. Sometimes I just...
That's right, a bunch of sailors around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So make sure and get that in before the Purdue game starts. Looks like that's just one of our island games, and the main slate starts an hour after that. So we'll probably cut out of here in just a few minutes. Go ahead and get ready to see if there's any late news. I don't think there's anything too crazy we're waiting on. Nebraska, just seeing if all these guys end up sitting out again. And then I think Jefferson. Oh no, this is a nobody. Yeah, so nothing too crazy as far as injury news or pending news right now, but keep an eye out, man. I will say this college season so far, we've had way more late scratches already to start the season than we did basically leading up to the final month of the season.
Who am I playing that with?
What?
Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe they have it on Fliff. That would be nice. That PR. I want to play that PR with you. You got that in already?
For Juke, yeah.
No, not Juke. What was the other one you were looking at? We went
Oscar?
over. Yeah, Oscar. That's what it was. Sorry. Yeah, big Oscar.
Yeah. Again, half units.
Yeah, nothing big, but just want to make it more interesting. Might as well play it. Play a little bit.
And then real fast, just last kind of two things, on the radar, nothing official. Cameron Corhin, his PRA, I think, is pretty live for this matchup. UCF has given up a ton of points per game. I think Coach was saying 80 or more points so far in every game this season. So somebody's definitely going to score. They did look like the guards were kind of feasting a bit more in that regard, but personally, I couldn't stomach playing this guy again. He's been an absolute disappointment in the last two games.
Yeah. All the way up to 14.5. Wow, that's high for him.
Yeah, but the PRA is still the same, so I'm kind of surprised they bumped that up and didn't adjust this. I would definitely play the PRA over that. I just don't trust this team. I mean, Pittsburgh, I don't know. We had one good hit with Corhin, and then it seemed like two disappointments after that. So I'm good on that personally. Well, one of my other guys, though, I wish the spread was a little bit closer, but Xavier Brown played him so much this last year, and his 17.5 points just keeps hitting every single game, and they just keep leaving it there. So if you want to roll the dice on it, he's been phenomenal, really putting up about 12 points in every first half so far this season. And if they keep him in the game, playing the same reasonable amount of minutes that he's been, I mean, guy's been getting there. So at least one just for an honorable mention. And then the last one, I really want to go over one of these Houston guys because that spread is insane. I've never seen a 40.5 point spread.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I'm alting Usan up and going under. The heck with that.
Yeah, this dude is not getting it done. All right. Well, I think that is about all we got for today. Getting ready for, man, I'm excited about tomorrow's slate. Actually, I'm super excited the more I looked at it.
Tomorrow's decent. Monday's crazy. Weekend's usually good, so we got a lot of stuff to get through.
We are about to get busy.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
All right, then. Well, as always, fam, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button and be a part of the Discord. So we're on the 7-day free trial. So come hop in, play with us, win some cash.
Yay.
All right. Good luck tonight. We'll catch y'all back here for sure for a stream tomorrow. Good luck. We'll catch y'all on the Discord. Peace.